I'll be reacting to My Master Has No episode 5. I'll be watching it off of High Dive's website. And now I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0 and go. Oh yeah, I'm hyped for this. Kind of like seeing a girl go through a bit of recreation activity. Ah, wow. So that means the girl has to at least get up to that level. That's pretty fucking cool, actually. It's tough, but it's doable. Oh man. Oh boy. This song is it's fucking nice. Consider. Speaking of which, uh, it's nice seeing our girl put in the work though, into things that aren't just the rock and roll. Because here's the thing, and seeing our girl actually having to like get outside of her comfort zone and put her in a lot of opportunities to get a lot of character around them. That's why I can actually really like where this is going actually. Because at least here, when it comes to Bunko, Mameda can actually learn things that aren't just walking to a base. And it can make her bond with Bunko feel, at least in my personal, a little bit more genuine than it already is, which is always a plus. All right, now it's fine. Just because she's the best doesn't mean that they need for improvement. I mean, a girl needs nothing. Our girl's pretty obvious. I could see how she would know. Leaf, probably? No, she could have already frozen our girl, though. Yeah, she the same thing for me. Oh, shit. She's gonna walk that girl. Whoa, what the fuck? Why is she contemplating cutting her fucking bro? What the fuck? That is an absurd way of taking responsibility. What the fuck? No, no. All right, then I'm glad she was. Man, that was. Oh, that's still kind of a fucked up way of teasing, though. It did feel like she was gonna potentially cut her own finger out, which admittedly, and with him full time. That's pretty fucking cool. Whoa, that's a fuckload of time, but it does make sense though because so many people are going up against little to put in our mind here. No, I think everything's important. That actually does make sense. Imagine a girl sister wants to give him like 11 months. Whoa! How about an upgrade there? I like her, she looks a little bit shifty. But you know what? Those bits when Lana looks shifty as shit are fun. Whoa. Yeah, she don't get them. I don't think those are gonna be getting through Bronco Fingers. That's actually true. Oh, Jules, I mean, she was warned not to do that, not to go so our Bunko had everyone been at least a little bit pissed off. She doesn't have anything to worry about with Koto. Unless something I got feeling. Hmm. I think our girls gotta realize I kinda like this characterization for Koito though, because even she can be a little bit slippery because you can tell she assumes that Bunko knows that our girl's actually a Tanuki. Ah! I kinda like this, and there are even things that can even affect our girl's master. Regardless, she's making progress though. I'm having oh, sup, Ghost Tap? It's Chainsaw Man. I'd recommend Chainsaw Man and Akiba Maid War. Hope you're having a great day right now. Actually just barely looking at the live chat right now, Ghost up, because I think it's like I think it's one of the few times anyone ever actually comments on the live chat for My Master Has No Tell. I told him that there's also through episode 2 because episode 3 is epic. I convinced some of them to actually give it another try. Well, aw, I feel bad for her earlier. Well, they did get bored of episode 2, but I told them to just muscle through it. Well, on that note, this anime is not that good, Ghost Town, when it comes to this anime is like the definition of it's not bad, it's not great, it's mid. It's like it's exactly in the middle, all things considered. Damn, Bunko looks really damn good for an outfit. She looks gorgeous. Yeah, it's pretty much just the slice of life. It's not the best, it's not the worst. This anime is exactly in the middle. Aw, man, it's so adorable. I love how she comes into the clutch. Oh, yeah, also yesterday I went ham on reactions because unfortunately it couldn't my stupid laptop prevented my romantic killer video from being uploaded because they tried to fucking upload that shit to Clipchamp, but piece of shit doesn't work properly, so I'm doing other means to try to upload it. But yeah, my day's been pretty yesterday was good, but at least I did all the February time yesterday. I think as long as the Slice of Love has neither a story, comedy is good. I do like the cutesy noises she makes though when she's talking. Yeah, at least for now, I'm not playing this Bakugo story. I'm trying to though, but it just doesn't make me crack a smile right now. Yeah, the baseball one was pretty bad. You're talking about the baseball one where the coach is doing the main girl because the visuals there were perfect, but the running was shit. 'Cause I was watching the baseball hentai yesterday. So I'm wondering if you're referring to hentai or slice of life. Alright, finally, Koito's about to have her time to shine. That'd be pretty interesting going for the love of suicide route, though. I like the bit with Koito playing the shamisen, though. Even if this Rakugo ends up being pretty funny. It's taken a bit too long to get to anything that's super exciting. I'm being honest with you. It feels like the clown's smiling just to be nice, not because it's actually hilarious. Well, none of the 8 anime I watched had any brainwashing yesterday. Maybe they did. Well, in that case, I prefer great story over no good ape scenes. All of them considered. Oh, this has got a pretty beautiful voice, which is nice. They're actually giving our girl a bit of time to shine, actually. I mean, the way Cupton responds is kinda sweet, but I'm just not feeling the humor here. At least not this episode. Yeah, I'm not I'm not vibing with this episode. I'm just not and this is honestly the episode where it focuses more on the Rakugo stuff too. Like, this series is down from whenever it doesn't focus on the Rakugo stuff, but I know the Rakugo stuff is just ain't amusing in most instances of the series, save for a few exceptions here and there. I gotta admit though, Kota responding to Bunko is actually kinda cute. Again, I gotta admit, it's getting a bit better now, seeing the way Bunko and Kota react to each other is pretty amusing. And just that it took this episode, like, what, 18 minutes for it to get this interesting? This is the vibe where it's, like, a little bit too late. I kinda do like how this does harken back to the trend that Mameda went through, though. So this does give some character element to Mameda. Okay, that's kinda funny. Ain't no one gonna be that Tanuki. I mean, hey, that was a good growth opportunity for a girl. I don't think she should beat herself up. I mean, she was able to withstand being transformed for that long. Um, Oh shit. I gotta be okay. No, actually, it's pretty adorable. Damn, you little girl had some rest. She was a freaking Sami son for like a lot of minutes. All right, this episode, yeah, Yusuri Yatsuda is pretty good. The only thing I like about Yusuri Yatsuda is the lack of continuity, though. Rumiko has an issue with continuity, Ghost. That's the only issue I have with her stories. Because you have, what was his name, Mender show up, and he didn't even know that Moon's an alien. I'm like, nah, I don't believe that shit. Because in episode one, they even explained how essentially almost the whole world knew about the stakes between our boy Ataru capturing Lum in episode one. So you can kind of see already in episode three, Rumiko forgetting about her continuity sometimes in her own series. It's like, damn, we're already having continuity issues, slight continuity issues already. Yes, and no one just forgets about her own lore. I'm like, how do you, how does a writer forget about their own lore in like the first two chapters? I'm like, whoa. Like we're not even on episode number 6 or 7 for there to be lore forgotten, but we're already getting lore forgotten already for Urasa Yatsuda. But that seems to be a trend for anything that Rumiko does, though. Not just that anyone else had the same issue too, from what I've heard. Even if she explains the joke, doesn't mean it's gonna make it good though when it comes to like the stuff that my man is gonna explain. I mean, that's kind of cute, you know. How do you tell them to like do spiritual? Damn, look at that. Although I don't know why they have to explain this joke because honestly, this did make sense. I mean, I guess this is for the really, really young audience, but I'd have prefer to see more training in these episode segments. Honestly, here's what I'm gonna rate this episode. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, here's what I'm gonna straight up rate the episode. This episode, at least for me, it gets a score of a 5 out of 10, just barely because the last bit of the episode actually did redeem it because the Bunko and Koitsu going back and forth. Ghost, that's a lack of continuity because there are some comedy series that have good continuity. Like, for example, there was this anime that aired a few years ago called The Magical Circle Guru Guru. That had amazing continuity, amazing writing, Ghost Tab, and it was the shit. At least the remade version of it was the shit. It was amazing. It had great writing. It didn't ever ignore its continuity. So my standards are pretty high. And that was a gag comedy, but the gag comedy had character development, it had a story, it had growth, and you had amazing continuity. It was that one. It was Mahyojin Guru Guru Guru. That one had kick-ass continuity. I'm just saying, just because something's a gag manga doesn't mean it can't have continuity. You just need competent writing from start to finish to have really good continuity. And now I could see why some people had issues with Yasuda Yatsuda when it comes to continuity. I didn't know specifically what the issues were. But regardless, Ghost Tab, it's still bad writing in this instance of the newest episode where she forgets about her own continuity. Because even if it's a gag manga, I don't think it's realistic that anyone forgets about a potential world-ending level threat. That just feels at that point the author's just making gags just for the sake of gags and not thinking about whether it would keep consistency with the verse that she made in the series when it comes to Yurase Yatsura. I mean, it's still a fun series, don't get me wrong, but the continuity issues are still there, though. Like, they're still there. Pretty much. I heard Inuyasha sucks balls. And yeah, I heard it's like a joke series now. Like, no one can really take Inuyasha seriously. But yeah, that's the overall. If I had to rate this episode, it's a 5 out of 10 because in my scale, 5 is average. Anything above it is above average. Anything below it is below average because this episode saved itself with our girl Mameda transforming to help out Koito. It shows our girl's growth, and it does a great job of showing off why she needs to actually be able to maintain her transformation for super long too, because she would need to in emergency situations like that. I thought that was pretty fucking cool and badass because it shows our girl Mameda go through real adversity in the episode. That's why I thought the writing quality for the episode was actually pretty damn good. Yeah, I heard it falls off a cliff after episode 26, around the 20s. So that's why I had issues with this episode because, yeah, it had positives, but then a lot of the Rakugo humor, it just didn't land, unfortunately. Not to say the episode was bad. I mean, it was still an enjoyable episode. But this episode, it's like, yeah, you can definitely tell the writing does have its limitations sometimes when it comes to humor. But at least it wasn't terrible, though, because when it comes to the episode, we got to see how Koito, she's a sweet lady, actually keeping a secret so that our girl, Mameda, doesn't get exposed. I thought that was actually nice. And I like how she's no snitch either. It really makes her a lively character. And it makes Koito memorable. So that's why, even though, yeah, the humor in this episode wasn't exactly amazing, it more than made up for it by giving us amazing characterization for Koito, and it really made her a sweetheart. So that's why I gotta give credit where credit's due and praise at least the characterization and the growth of the characters. I'm in love how we see more of Bunko's jokey side where she uses our girl when she's in her Shamishin state and still utilizes her when she's in her bit of her and to her like slightly transformed state. That was hilarious. So at the very least, this episode, it may not have like the best comedy writing, but at least the character development was enough to lift this episode, at least for me, into the status of it was at the very least average. I do hope the humor is better though, because there is only so much the series can rely on characterization, because we're already this steep in the series. It's already episode 5, and this series at best still feels like it's the definition of mid. Like, the anime ain't bad per se, but I would hope that the series, does more than just feel okay at best. I would hope. But unfortunately, it hasn't really done anything beyond that yet, anyway. And yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode. I thought the episode was okay for the most part.
Like, had they just made the Rakugo joke stuff land, I'd have been like, damn, this is some epic shit. But sadly, though, not every gag landed, though. But still, though, the strong character writing was enough to make me, at the very least, get some value from this. At the very least. But anyways, right before I go, though, I'll just say, oh, and the animation quality was decent. I'll give credit to the animators. They did a decent job. But anyways, right before I go, I'll say thank you to commenting on, thank you to Ghost for commenting in the live chat. I'd also like to say thank you to everyone else for also watching my video. Hope you all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And I hope you have a great day or night, y'all. And thanks so much for watching my video, y'all. Bye-bye.